Helen Keller was born a healthy little girl on June 27th, 1880, in Tuscumbia, Alabama. When she was 19 months old, Helen suffered from a high fever that resulted in complete deafness and blindness. Helen felt lost and confused. She would hang on her mother's skirt to get around the house. She could recognize people by feeling their faces or clothes, and would feel their hands to try and figure out what they were doing. Helen made up 60 of her own signs to communicate with her family, which were very simple things. She was a very frustrated young girl. Helen threw many temper tantrums. Her family hired a teacher for Helen, Anne Sullivan, and she moved in with the Kellers. Anne had also been blind, but had corrective surgery. She knew what Helen was going through and wanted to help. Anne taught Helen to communicate by finger spelling into her hands so she could feel the letters. Helen could also place her fingers on people's lips to know what they were saying. One day, Anne took Helen to the well in the backyard and started running water over her hand, and at the same time spelling out water into her hand. When Helen figured it out, she was so excited and would make Anne tell her what everything was. Anne also taught Helen to read Braille. Helen went off to attend college, and Anne went with her. While in college, Helen wrote a book, The Story of My Life, and with her earnings, she bought a house. She was also the first deaf-blind person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. She likes traveling around the world and speaking to thousands of people. Anne stayed with Helen for over 50 years.